Imagine this: the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Familiar, isn't it? It's a quote by Franklin D. Roosevelt. Welcome to our journey through time with quotes. Quotes. They're more than just groups of words strung together. They're nuggets of wisdom, lessons learned, and thoughts expressed. They've been used to inspire, to motivate, and to provoke thought. They're a testament to human intellect, creativity, and emotion. Quotes are the distillation of wisdom from the ages, neatly packaged in bite-sized pieces that we can carry with us and use to navigate our own journeys. But why do we love quotes so much? Perhaps it's because they provide a link to the past. They connect us with the thinkers, leaders, and artists who have shaped our world. They allow us to tap into the wealth of human experience and insight that's been accumulated over centuries. In this video, we're going to embark on a fascinating journey through time with quotes. We're not just going to share the quotes themselves, but also the stories behind them. We'll explore the context in which they were created, the lives of the people who uttered them, and the impact they've had on our world. We'll start from the very beginning, with the ancient wisdom of philosophers like Socrates and Confucius. Then, we'll move through the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, exploring the words of luminaries like William Shakespeare and Leonardo da Vinci. We'll delve into the Age of Enlightenment and then move into the 19th century and beyond, tracing the evolution of thought and ideas through the words of people like Abraham Lincoln, Albert Einstein, and Martin Luther King Jr. Our journey will be chronological, allowing us to see how human thought and expression have evolved over time. We hope that by the end of this journey, you'll have a deeper appreciation for the power and beauty of quotes and the profound impact they can have on our lives. So, buckle up as we dive into the world of words that have shaped and continue to shape history. Our first stop takes us to ancient Greece, a cradle of philosophy and wisdom. Let's begin with Socrates, the father of Western philosophy. Socrates once said, "An unexamined life is not worth living." In a world fueled by quick fixes and superficial pursuits, this timeless aphorism urges us to delve deeper and scrutinize our lives. It's a call for introspection, a reminder that self-knowledge is the cornerstone of a meaningful existence. Next, we journey to the realm of Plato, Socrates' most famous student. Plato gave us the timeless observation: "Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something." Amidst the cacophony of the digital age, where everyone has a platform to voice their opinions, Plato's words resonate louder than ever. They are a reminder to speak with purpose, and to listen more than we talk. Lastly, we come to Aristotle, Plato's most notable student and a polymath who explored numerous fields. Aristotle said, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act but a habit." These words echo in our world today as we strive for excellence in our personal and professional lives. They remind us that success isn't a one-time act. It's the product of daily habits of consistently choosing excellence over mediocrity. These ancient philosophers may have lived over 2,000 years ago, but their words still hold relevance today. They remind us of the power of introspection, the importance of meaningful dialogue, and the value of consistent effort. In a world where we often seek newness, it's refreshing to revisit these ancient words of wisdom. They ground us, reminding us of timeless principles that transcend culture, era, and geography. These quotes serve as anchors in an ever-changing world, providing guidance, inspiration, and food for thought. So, as we journey through the annals of time, let's carry these wise words with us. Let's learn from the past to navigate the present and shape the future. Words of wisdom indeed. Let's move forward in time. As we move forward in time, we find ourselves in the Middle Ages and Renaissance, periods of great change and creativity. This era, spanning from the 14th to the 17th century, was a time of profound transformation, which was mirrored in the words of its most influential figures. One cannot discuss this period without mentioning the bard himself, William Shakespeare. His works are a treasure trove of memorable quotes, but one that stands out is from his play, Hamlet. To be or not to be, that is the question. This quote is a contemplation of life and death, a theme that resonated during a time when life was so fragile. Let's turn our attention to Leonardo da Vinci, a quintessential Renaissance man. An artist, scientist, and inventor, his words reflected his insatiable curiosity. He once said, "Learning never exhausts the mind." This quote speaks to an era where knowledge and exploration were beginning to flourish. Another influential figure of this time was the philosopher, Thomas Aquinas. His quote, "There is nothing on this earth more to be prized than true friendship," emphasizes the value of human relationships. a sentiment that remains timeless. From the world of literature, Geoffrey Chaucer, often considered the father of English literature, gave us, "Time and tide wait for no man." This quote from the Canterbury Tales underscores the relentless march of time, a concept that was becoming increasingly important as society progressed. Finally, let's consider the words of Martin Luther, a pivotal figure in the Protestant Reformation. He said, "Even if I knew that tomorrow the world would go to pieces, I would still plant my apple tree." This quote embodies a spirit of resilience and hope, values that were vital during these tumultuous times. These quotes not only reflect the thoughts and feelings of the Middle Ages and Renaissance but also continue to resonate with us today. They remind us of our capacity for creativity, curiosity, and resilience. From the power of the pen to the power of the mind, let's step into the Age of Enlightenment. Welcome to the Age of Enlightenment, a time when reason took the center stage. This era, spanning the 17th to the 19th centuries, was marked by a profound shift in thinking. Philosophers and thinkers such as Voltaire and Benjamin Franklin emerged, whose words still echo in our minds and hearts. In the heart of Paris, Voltaire, with his sharp wit and biting satire, challenged the status quo. He once remarked, "Judge a man by his questions rather than by his answers." This quote, simple yet profound, urges us to value curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge, rather than merely accepting what is given. It's a call to challenge, to question, and to seek truth, embodying the very spirit of the Enlightenment. Across the Atlantic, in the budding United States, Benjamin Franklin was not just a founding father, but also a man of letters. His wisdom is encapsulated in his words: either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. Franklin's quote urges us to create, to contribute, and to make our mark in the world. It's a call to action that resonates just as strongly today as it did then. The Enlightenment was not simply an era, but a revolution of thought. It was a call to reason, to question, and to understand. The words of Voltaire and Franklin, among others, encapsulate the spirit of this era. Their quotes, like the era itself, challenge us to think, to question, and to seek truth. The Age of Enlightenment was a time of great change and progress, powered by the minds of thinkers whose words continue to inspire us. Their quotes serve as a reminder of the power of reason and the importance of questioning the world around us. From enlightenment, we move to a period of revolution and change. But the words of the Enlightenment thinkers continue to echo, reminding us that the pursuit of knowledge and truth is a journey that never ends. Fast forward to the 19th century and beyond, where words have become powerful tools for change. As we step into this era, we encounter minds that have shaped the world as we know it today. Minds that have used the power of words to inspire, challenge, and transform. Let's begin with Albert Einstein, a man whose genius extended beyond the realms of physics. He once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution." Einstein believed that imagination, the ability to visualize the unseen, was the true engine of change and progress. Moving on, we come across Martin Luther King Jr., a beacon of hope and a symbol of the struggle for racial equality. He proclaimed, "I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." Dr. King's words encapsulate the essence of his fight against racial discrimination and his dream for a just society. Next, we have Winston Churchill, a man of resilience and determination. During the darkest hours of World War II, Churchill inspired a nation with his words, "Never, never, never give up." These words served as a rallying cry for a nation under siege, a reminder of the indomitable spirit of humanity. Each quote, each phrase carries with it a slice of history, a glimpse into the minds of those who have shaped our world. They reflect the times they were spoken in, and yet they remain timeless, resonating with us even today. And that brings us to the end of our journey from ancient wisdom to modern insights. What a journey it's been. We've traveled through time, exploring the power of words and their impact. We've delved into ancient wisdom, where the timeless words of Confucius taught us that it does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. We traversed the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, where the eloquent Shakespeare reminded us that all that glitters is not gold. We journeyed through the Age of Enlightenment, and Voltaire wisely advised, "Judge a man by his questions, not his answers." And from the 19th century onwards, we heard Mark Twain's wit when he said, "The secret of getting ahead is getting started." These quotes and so many more continue to resonate, inspiring and guiding us. They are testament to the enduring power and influence of well-spoken words. Remember, in the words of Maya Angelou, words mean more than what is set down on paper. They breathe the spirit of the times and the people who spoke them. Until next time, keep exploring the power of words.